What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to their PE news video. But before we get into this one, please make sure you hit that like button if you do like these series of PE news videos. Really helps to spread the content of PlayerEssence across YouTube and help your boy out, make the channel grow. So thank you so much for that, everyone. You guys have been doing a great job with that. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into the news. So we're going to be talking about the 3 most hype announcements from their latest Sony Pre-TGS show. There was some pretty cool stuff that was announced. Maybe not everything that I'm super excited about, but I know that other people are going to be super excited about. Plus, we're going to talk about this whole rumored PS Vita 2 or thing not being announced. I mean, it just didn't come. So let's get into the news here first. Let's talk about some of the games because that's what's most important. So Square Enix has announced survival action shooter Left Alive for PS4 and PC, led by a team of veteran developers. So Square Enix has announced Left Alive, a brand new survival action shooter coming to the PlayStation 4 and PC via Steam in 2018. During the 2017 PlayStation press conference in Japan, it will launch in 2018. The game is led by veteran developers, a bunch of different people here from the Armored Core series, the Metal Gear series, the mech design from Ghost in the Shell, Mobile Suit Gundam 00, and Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now, more information will be announced during the Tokyo Game Show stage event on September 21st at 11 JST, which should be live streamed via YouTube and Nico Nico. You can check out the announcement trailer as well. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. We'll see about that. But yeah, man, this is actually pretty cool that they're announcing this style of game. Obviously, they're going to have some really cool mechs, really cool stuff like that, man. And it seems like it's going to be the spiritual successor to Armored Core or something like that. I mean, based on who they're bringing in, Xenoblade Chronicles X mech design, what was it, Mobile Suit Gundam mech design. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty intricate and a lot of fun for people who are into the Armored Core franchise, like those type of survival shooter type of games, maybe even like a Japanese Division, something like that, but with mechs in there and robots. I think it can be pretty good. Now, once again, I'm not terribly excited for it because the trailer didn't really give us enough for me to say, oh my gosh, that's going to look really cool, or that's going to be cool. But the people that are building the game, you've got to have confidence in the people that are building the game. A PC version is pretty good too. I like the fact that Square Enix is making sure to support the PC. This is going to be PC and PS4, so it looks like Sony has some play into this as far as the publishing or as far as the development budget or whatever the case is. But just as long as it's a PC version, that's pretty cool there. So what do you guys think about this and the team that's developing it? Does that give you confidence? I mean, because this is a pretty impressive list of games. I mean, Armored Core, you've got Metal Gear series, you've got mech design from Ghost in the Shell, Mobile Suit Gundam, Xenoblade. That is a lot of quality when it comes to that, man. So I'm actually excited just to see more on the game. Now, of course, I can still change my mind based on what I see, but right now it's looking pretty good as far as who they have building the game. And like I said, it does seem like it's going to be that spiritual successor or that next step that Armored Core never got. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on Left Alive for the PS4 and PC. More info coming this week at TGS 2017. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. The release date for Monster Hunter World has been officially revealed, plus we have pricing details and a lot more when it comes to special editions and all of that. So Monster Hunter World will launch worldwide for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One on January 26, 2018. Capcom as announced during the 2017 PlayStation press conference in Japan. In Japan, the game will only be available for the PlayStation 4. Now, the PC version will follow at a later date. Pre-orders, both at participating retailers and digitally, will receive the following bonuses: Origin Set Armor and Fair Wind Charm Talisman, which offer improved starting defense and offense stat boosts for the hunter, as well as a useful gathering skill. These may be made available through alternative means at a later date. PlayStation Store pre-orders only. PlayStation 4, you get a custom theme. Now, there's going to be a $69.99 digital deluxe edition, and it'll include a digital copy of the game, additional customizable options that can be used in-game, a samurai set skin, 3 gestures, 2 sticker sets, plus an extra face paint and hairstyle option for the hunter. The PS4 version only, you get 14 weapon-themed PSN avatars. The contents for the digital deluxe edition will be available for purchase separately on January 26th. And there will also be a $149.99 collector's edition, and it'll include the following: a physical copy of the game, which operates just like a digital one, but you just need it for a DRM disc, voucher for the additional customizable option for the digital deluxe edition, a samurai set skin, 3 gestures, 2 sticker sets, plus an extra face paint and hairstyle option for your hunter, 32-page hardcover art book, high-quality flagship monster statue, and a digital soundtrack code. Now in Japan, the Losius, I probably said that wrong, PlayStation 4 Pro will be released on December 7th for 49,980 yen. It will include an original design PlayStation 4 Pro with 1TB hard drive, original design DualShock 4 controller, digital copy of Monster Hunter World, which will not be available to play until January 26th, PlayStation 4 original theme, 2 months of PlayStation Plus, and a special box. There you go. Those are all the contents of Monster Hunter World coming to the PS4 and Xbox One, and then PC at a later date, January 26th. So a lot of PlayStation extras and all that. So I'm pretty sure if you have a PS4 and Xbox One, you should probably just buy the game on PS4 because you get a lot more extras when you pre-order. You get a lot more stuff when you do all that. And I'm pretty sure the game's probably going to be better on PlayStation 4 based on maybe Sony's influence or what's going on with all this extra stuff here. But I know a lot of you guys out there are excited about this game as far as playing Monster Hunter. I personally am not huge on it. I've been playing a little bit of Monster Hunter Double Cross on the Nintendo Switch. Never really been too big on Monster Hunter, although I have the games. I have Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, I have Monster Hunter 4, but this is looking awesome for everyone who's really into Monster Hunter. This might be the best one yet. Capcom really has a lot of great stuff that they're putting into it from what I can see. But once again, not necessarily my big cup of tea when it comes to things, but I can understand why a lot of people are excited about this. So what do you guys think about all of these digital deluxe editions and collector's editions? Are you guys excited for it? Will you be pre-ordering yours? How about this PS4 Pro? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and for the third article before we get into the main topic here, Zone of Enders, the second runner Mars has been announced for the PlayStation 4 and PC. Konami and Cygames team up for a remastered release. So Konami and Cygames announced Zone of Enders, the second runner Mars for PlayStation 4 and PC during the 2017 PlayStation press conference in Japan. It will launch worldwide in spring 2018. The remastered version of Zone of Enders, the second runner, promises enhanced graphics, 4K resolution, new sound design, and new gen surround sound, brand new features, and PlayStation VR support. Here's an overview of the game via Cygames. Cygames and Konami Digital Entertainment have announced Zone of Enders, the second runner Mars, a jointly developed remastered version of the hit title from 2003, Zone of Enders, the second runner. The latest title in Konami's breakneck robot battling series will avail of the latest 4K and VR technology to bring high-speed action smashing its way to modern consoles and to the Tokyo Game Show, where visitors will be able to get the first glimpse of the game in action. Zone of Enders, the second runner, was a sequel to the PlayStation 2 title Zone of Enders and continued the high-octane, big robot, super fast action that characterized the first title in the series. In 2012, the two titles were re-released as Zone of Enders HD Collection for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, which featured high-definition visuals and updated UI. The current release is based on this high-definition version of Zone of the Enders, the second runner, but with a host of virtual reality content to truly immerse players into the experience of piloting a big robot. Using the second runner's unique physics graphics technology, ZOE shader, all of the visuals have been completely overhauled for 4K technology and given cutting-edge post effects, and all of the audio has been remastered for truly luscious stereophonic sound. Gamers will be able to experience the thrill of piloting a high-speed giant robot for themselves at Tokyo Game Show 2017. The game will be playable at Konami Digital Entertainment booth at the event, which takes place from September 21st to September 24th at the Makuhari Messi Convention Center. You can check out the official trailer and everything there and some of the screenshots. So yeah, man, I mean, if you're into Zone of Enders and you're into VR simulation tech and 4K, if you have all the money for all these things, because to truly experience this game the way that they want you to experience it, you need a PlayStation 4. Okay, let's just go at the lowest end. You need a PlayStation 4, probably a PlayStation 4 Pro would probably be a better bet. Then you also need a PlayStation VR, and then you also need a 4K television. So this is a pretty high-end investment if you want to get the most out of this remaster. I mean, you know what would have been nice, in my opinion, would just be like a Zone of Enders like 3, or just like a new game and just PlayStation 4. I mean, PC. I mean, what about that? Instead of doing all this VR and 4K and all this other stuff, it would have just been nice if you just You just make a brand new Zone of Enders. I mean, but hey, I mean, if you're into all this stuff, then that's definitely a hype announcement for you. I remember playing Zone of Enders, the HD collection on the Xbox 360 back in the day. Thought it was pretty cool. My roommate in college, he was really big into Zone of Enders, so I wanted to try it out. I never beat it, but I did play it. I did have some fun. So what do you guys think about this announcement? Was it pretty hype for you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, guys. There was a lot of like rumor or speculation, especially people coming to me about this whole PS Vita 2 or brand new PlayStation Portable PSP3, and apparently it was supposed to be announced at the Tokyo Game Show, Sony's Tokyo Game Show thingy, and it never did get announced. So I want to first and foremost say, let's not try to pile on too much onto Dave and all of that. I understand, you know, he was wrong about that, but we don't necessarily need to pile on. I mean, there's some people saying some pretty mean things, so let's just relax on that just a little bit if we can. At least my users don't pile on. But I would have to say, like, this didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for them to announce it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they announce something in the future, but it didn't make sense for them to announce it right at this point, because Sony is still trying to sell $399 PlayStation VR. Sony is still trying to sell $400 PS4s. Like, if this device, which would have to be able to play PS4 games, it couldn't be like a brand new, or it could be a brand new device, but that puts Sony in a big pickle when it comes to what they're trying to sell. That's too many expensive things. If this is a brand new PSP or a brand new PS Vita, obviously it's going to have graphics that need to be at the level or surpass the Nintendo Switch. So therefore you're looking at something that's going to be minimum $250 to $300, and then on top of that you have to think about games. Are you going to be developing games for this thing? Like, how much the cost of that? Is it going to be cartridges? Is it going to be just all digital? Like, it's not going to be PS4 discs. Are people going to be able to play their PS4 games on this thing? It's just not the right timing, not the right tech. It's just not available. In my opinion, it's not available at an affordable price to get them tech to where they needed to get it to in order to have everything cross-transferable and big digital hard drives. The flash memory is still in shortages and expensive. I mean, there's just so many things that was going against an announcement at this point. Like I said, maybe sometime in the future, the distant future, there might be something, but right now it just doesn't make sense for Sony. PlayStation 4 is selling so well. There are so many things that's going on with Sony right now and what they have to do, giving out third-party, you know, money for their things that they're doing, and there's just like, they're still trying to somewhat put the PS Vita in the spotlight. I mean, getting Secret of Mana on there, so I mean, it's not like they've put it on fire sale at this point. It's still $200, although it's not sold in most places here in the US. You can't even buy a PS Vita at most of the stores. It's not at Walmart. I don't see any at Best Buy. I mean, really the only places, Amazon, like online retailers, and like GameStop. Those are the only places you can really get a PS Vita. But it's still there, and it's still like $200, so it's not like they've completely said we're taking this off, or, you know, off the shelves and all that. It just didn't make sense for them right now at this point, and I didn't see anything else from like bigger places and sites that have gotten stuff right in the past. It just didn't make sense. You know, usually you'll see like Eurogamer, usually you'll see IGN, or somebody somewhere has some more information on things like this. It happened with the PlayStation 4 Pro, happened with the Xbox One X, happened with everything, even dating back to the PS Vita, the Wii U, the Nintendo Switch. Pretty much every system, there's some speculation talk from various different sources of these bigger websites and things, and we just didn't get any of that, man. So it was tough for me to believe it, but hey, maybe it happens sometime in the future, but right now it's just not the time to announce it, I guess, right? So we'll have to wait and see. So what do you guys think about the 3 hype announcements, or at least my 3 best announcements from Sony's Pre-TGS show, and also no PS Vita 2 or PSP3? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps to spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier, you enter into win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.